I am reminded on why am I out here. Permanent vacation with a coffin going into the ground, and it reads, we just want to party and we want to party outside. Fast enough to finish, slow enough to enjoy the ride. Permanent vacation. So yeah, I am reminded on why am I out here. Slow down, enjoy life, enjoy the nature that's around us. So, good morning, everybody. I am starting the third day of this section hike out here in the Florida Trail. And I am at Pruitt Trailhead. If you're familiar with the area, you'll know that it's a big truck coming by. Sorry about that. There was a big truck coming as I was getting started. I didn't want him to think I'm weird, even though I am. So yeah, I'm at the Pruitt Trailhead Memorial Trailhead. If you're familiar with the area, you know that last night I stayed at Dunellen, and I actually stopped at a trailhead of the Willacoochee Pay Trail. I did 60 miles yesterday and with a bad knee, and towards the end my knee just kind of gave up. It wasn't really my knee, it was probably my calf muscle that just felt very tight, and my daughter's always reminding me to stretch before some of these. And I do stretch, but I get impatient and I just want to get going. So I didn't. And the first day I did 24 miles and carrying 30 pounds of weight with the extra food that I have, as I said before, didn't help. So yeah, I ended up with a calf muscle injury, and you're not supposed to be on the pay trail after sunset. And it was getting dark on me, and I needed another 6 miles to get into the town of Dunellen. So I just ended up stopping, calling a Lyft to come pick me up, take me to the hotel that I had already planned on staying. And that turned out great. I had a nice rest. I went across the street, the Blue Gator, I believe, had a great dinner this morning. I walked a mile to test my knee, my calf muscle, see how I felt. Felt okay. I put some icy hot on it, and I bought a brace. A brace doesn't seem to be helping much, but maybe it is. So I decided to skip the rest of the road walk on the hay trail and just get over here to Pruitt Trailhead to start on the trail and to enjoy the outdoors, the nature. So doing the trails, the pay trail, wasn't very appealing to me this morning, so I decided to skip ahead. I'm not out here to do a continuous path anyway. I'm just doing sections, so I'm okay with it. I have two options today: either do 6 miles to the Ross Prairie Trailhead, or do 12 miles to the 49th Street Trailhead. Both of them have water, restrooms, and primitive campsites. So that's my plan for tonight. Continuation here, section 7 that I'm doing. This is the third day, the second go around that I'm doing. Really nice here. Look at all these oaks, pretty old ones, huge ones. The one sign that concerns me that I saw at the beginning is, it said high bear activity, and actually now that I see this rock over here, I think this is the Pruitt Memorial. I remember these rocks. One time we did a ride called the Den O by Carlos, the naked Indian dude. Yeah, this is it. Look at this. And we hung out here waiting for the riders to do a ride all the way from Santos to Pruitt, actually to the Willacoochee River. And this is exactly where it is. I knew it was out here somewhere. This is the reason why the trailhead is named Pruitt. From what I remember, this guy had I think died in a airplane crash. I don't have time to read the whole thing, but and he loved the outdoors, so they Navy out here, so they named this section, this trailhead, after him. It's kind of neat with all this circle here. I remember sitting out here with a bunch of people. I remember Carlos, his girlfriend at the time, and we were out here doing like trail magic for the riders, doing the Dan L ride. Remember Robert, R2, Dan L, of course, Luis, and my carnal, of course, was out here. Hey there. So it's past noon. I think maybe almost 1 o'clock. And I made it over, well, actually I'm headed right now to Raspberry Prairie Trailhead. And it's about 6 miles in from the Pruitt. So the more I walk, the better my knee feels. The muscles, my calf. So it's actually a good thing that I kept walking instead of calling the hike. But we headed to Pruitt. Not Pruitt. I started at Pruitt, Ross Prairie, and I'm gonna do lunch there and move on about another 6 miles after that to call it a day, maybe less depending on where the primitive campsite is. Looking forward to spending the night out here. This is the best section I've been on the trail since I started 3 days ago. Actually, the wainscot is wide open, almost double track. Then you jump into CWA, which is very, very dry, very much like Croom. I mean, it's beautiful. It's just a lot of pines and some oaks, but not as much. And then you get into the paved trail going through Inverness and to Danilian, and that's a hike in its own. But after all, you pass all of that, you get into Pruitt, which is on the Greenway section of Central Florida, and that is awesome. That's where I'm at now. Definitely enjoying it. Hello there. So I just finished lunch at the Raspberry Trailhead. Some nice bathrooms there. There's showers. There's a sign that says pay $8 if you use the showers if you're not camping. It's nice camping there, but it's only about 2:30, maybe 2:40, maybe closer to 3. And still a lot of daylight left, so maybe 2 hours of daylight, 2.5. So I'm gonna keep going. My leg, my calf is feeling decent. I massaged it a few times, put some icy hot, and so I'm gonna head forward maybe another 6 miles and camp at a primitive campsite. The only thing concerning is there's signs for bears everywhere, and they're rare to see, but they're being reported. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Maybe I will hang my food tonight for the first time. Right there. So I am trying to crunch some miles so I can get to the primitive campsite where I'm at. It's almost 5 o'clock, or just past it. I think I have about 2 miles left. So I crank up the speed. Now about 19 minutes per mile, so that should give me a little more than 3 miles an hour. I should be there in half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. But yeah, I'm losing daylight. I think I have about 45 minutes daylight, and I need to set up my camp before it gets too dark. And I've been lugging 2 extra liters of water since I left Raspberry for the last 3 hours, so that's taking a toll. But trying to get to 49th Street and Ocala, and south of Ocala, and right after that, probably 200 yards, there's a primitive campground called 49th Street Campground. Hopefully there's not too much road noise, no crazy people going in there. But that's the plan for tonight, trying to rush to get through it. Finally seeing all the hikers out here, not section hikers, it's just nice to see a lot more people out here. And it's a beautiful trail section over here. Definitely gonna come back and do more of it. I'm going uphill again, so yeah, it goes up and down the canal. Hey there. So I managed to make it to camp right at Southwest 49th Street Primitive Campground. That's where I made it to tonight. So great place. It's right on top of a hill. Now doing my first bear hang. Gotta hang your food at least 10 feet off the ground, or 6 or 8, something like that. That's high enough, I think. I don't think the bear can jump that high. The concern is too close to that other tree, but should be alright. Looks like a big piñata. But I was able to get it up there in the first throw. No issues. There's my food. Carrying way too much, but I also have to put everything else that you have that smells, like your deodorant, your toothpaste, some medicine, and anything that has smell, or food kind of smell. It's gotta go into the bear bag. So let's see, folks, there should be good to go. I'll see you in the morning.